This is it, ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. This is the last video for 2021. Just time for a quick look back at our year here at Divers Ready and to share with you our plans for 2022. So, for the last time ever, let's roll that 2021 intro. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Divers Ready. My name's James. As always, so great to see all of your smiling faces. I hope you're all doing really well. Just time then for a quick look back at some of my personal highlights from 2021 and a look ahead at what you can expect from Divers Ready in 2022. Let's start with a quick rundown of the numbers for 2021. We put out a whopping 61 videos in 2021, over 10 hours of content, our biggest year yet in terms of video production, and you guys responded in kind with thousands of likes and comments and all that good stuff. Let me tell you, I may not have the time to respond to every single comment, but I absolutely read everything you guys write and send to us, and I want to say thank you to all of you for your amazing support. Even more importantly, because let's be honest, it pays the bills, I issued 38 SDI TDI certifications in 2021 to 30 different students. Teaching only one student at a time means I'm never going to be one of those instructors that racks up 16 certs a week from 2 open water courses with 8 students in each course for 44 weeks a year for over 700 certs. And let me tell you, as you guys know, I'm totally okay with that. I'm incredibly proud of all of my students and the dives they go on to do, and I care way more about making safe, competent and happy divers than I ever could about operating some kind of certification machine. So if you are lucky enough to get a certification card with my name on it as your instructor, you know you earned it. So thanks to everyone who came to South Florida and trained with me at any level this year. I really appreciate each and every one of my students. And you guys know I'm always a phone call away if you need any kind of assistance with your dives, planning, equipment, all that good stuff. Okay, so the year then. We started the year pretty strong with some fast-paced quick tip videos and our longer format Mouthpiece Monday videos. And then bam, right at the start of February, my ear started leaking and I had to take a whole bunch of time off from diving, and luckily the ear procedure went well and I bounced back. But I do want to say again, thank you to everyone who extended love and support for me during my recovery and showed genuine concern. It really did help me get me through that kind of difficult period. February was also a sort of a huge plus and minus personally within our household. On the minus side, we lost our male cat Thumper, who you would have seen in some of our earlier videos way back when. He was just getting really old, and sadly it was his time, but he was a lovely character and my wife and I miss him greatly. But at the same time, we also welcomed Bonham into our family, some random street dog that showed up one day and is now very much a central piece, joining Ziggy and Foxy in our ever-changing menagerie of animals that we support here at our home in North Miami. So pluses and minuses, they come and go, wins and losses, it is what it is. So yeah, you've seen Bonham. He is definitely a true character and he's fit very well into the house. I'll make sure he features in more videos in the upcoming year, of course. In the spring, I took you through the unboxing of our new camera setup, showed you some of the test footage from that, and took you through my current technical diving setup. Incidentally, my tech setup, why divers fail technical diver courses, and the Garmin Descent Mark II tech review, the little add-on review we did, were our 3 most watched videos of 2021. So that tells me you guys want more tech diving related content, I guess. That's easy for me to do, but let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. In May, I turned 40 and we narrowly missed hitting 40,000 subscribers by my birthday. We were just a couple of days shy, but thank you to everyone who gave it a good old push. And then in June, we got to go to Bermuda and dive with Blue Horizons Diving, and I got to hang out with Mark. And then behind the scenes information, Mark and Holly actually came to visit us in Miami just quickly, and kind of we hung out in the dive locker and had a lovely dinner. So it was great to see them again. I'm hoping that they can be a part of my 2022 as well. Then of course, my year highlights, spending the whole of July in South Africa, diving the Sardine Run, and more than that, taking Karina on her first overland safari. You've seen the Sardine Run film we made that we released in November. If you haven't, you're one of the few. Here's the link up there. But yeah, I mean, here's some behind the scenes from our overland safari. South Africa, truly an incredible country to visit. We are so excited to be going back to do the Sardine Run again in 2022. And at the time of recording this video, I think I have 6 spaces left. So the trip brochure will be linked in the description of this video below. Come and join us. Do not hesitate. It's going to be amazing again. Not forgetting that on my way to South Africa, of course, I cunningly, sneakily planned a stop off in Zurich so that I could drop by on Matthias. Matthias Lebo, as you know, has been a collaborator of mine all the way from 2020 through 2021, and this was actually our first time meeting in person. Matthias is such a cool guy. He has so much knowledge about filming underwater that every time we hang out, even if it's on a Zoom meeting, I learn so much from him. And he has such a lovely setup there in Zurich, so thanks again to my buddy Matthias for making my 10-hour layover in Zurich really, really comfortable and enjoyable, and I look forward to working with you more in 2022. On that subject, by the way, Across the Oceans will be back in 2022, but Matthias and I are going to take a 2-month hiatus because we both have some pretty major projects starting in January or February of next year. So we're kind of going to put Across the Ocean on the back burner for a little bit, but just, I promise, just a little bit, and we will be back again together, hopefully in March, getting that show to you and making you better underwater photographers and videographers. Moving then into the autumn and winter, and we ran our highly popular series covering the range of ocean conditions, sponsored by Dive-Right. It was very interesting for me personally to see the comments on these videos coming from predominantly inland divers who got the most value out of this series, and I think that's a group of divers that are commonly overlooked because people take ocean diving for granted, whereas there's tons of people, particularly here in the US, that dive inland all the time that have never dove in the ocean despite having racked up hundreds and hundreds of dives. So I think there was a lot of value in that series, and I want to thank every one of you that interacted with it, but mostly, of course, thank you to Dive-Right for being a major reason why Divers Ready in general can afford to keep the lights on in this rather elaborate dive locker that I've built. So thanks very much, Dive-Right. Appreciate it as always. We have a great relationship with you guys. Looking forward to 2022. Okay, on that subject then, 2022. Here's the plan. First off, most importantly, if you are looking to get trained by me at any diver level next year, I would strongly advise you to plan ahead. Right now, at the time of recording this, I am fully booked through September 2022. So really, if you're looking to come to South Florida for training, anything from open water through to technical, you're really looking at Q4 at this point. And it's kind of a painful thing to me to share with you because it's both a blessing and a curse, right? It's great to be busy. I love that my students want to come and train with me and that we get booked up so far in advance because it gives me a certain amount of security, but at the same time I hate disappointing people, and I get emails all the time from people like, hey, I'm going to be in South Florida next month, can I hire you to do some coaching, or can you be my guide on the Spiegel Grove? And I'd love to say yes to everyone. I hate to disappoint, but all I can reply is, oh, sorry, I'm booked with another student, or I'm on this filming project, or whatever it may be. So yeah, that's a tough one. If you're looking to do training with me, guys, really sort of 9 months to 1 year out is the best time to plan. I really just want to put that out there. The really exciting news, big reveal time, for 2022 is we have been developing behind the scenes on the QT a massive, modern and highly polished SEO optimized new website. The design and build of which has been tackled by a team out on the West Coast, a guy by the name of Danny, who's with River Tree Design Studios. That's our web builder, and we've been going through the process with Danny. We've been looking at different iterations and kind of structuring the website that we really want, and we've created now a pretty decent video library. We've amassed, over 200 videos, and we just need a place where that content can live and be found by Google. So it was about time that we brought our website game up to par, modernized it, make it a little bit more slick, better photos. I went diving just at the beginning of this month with a fantastic underwater photographer who took a whole bunch of new profile shots for me for the new website. We've invested in a new MacBook computer so that we can optimize everything and make my video editing smoother. So we continue to sort of reinvest in the Divers Ready channel, and we really feel like this website is going to be your one-stop shop and turn our YouTube videos into more of a magazine style website. Also, it's going to enable us to finally bring our merchandise in-house, which our regular viewers will know was a goal for me for this year, but we really just didn't have the infrastructure in the website to be able to do that effectively. So that is definitely going to happen in 2022. We of course have more sponsored content coming, a whole bunch of series of videos that we've got planned in partnership with Dive, and actually as well the Hewish family of brands is going to be coming to Divers Ready. I've got stuff from Hollis, Ziegel to test out. I've got Bear wetsuits coming on board as well, which you know I've been a big fan of for a long time. So lots of exciting gear reviews and other film series sponsored by both Dive and the Hewish family of brands. So welcome to the channel, Hewish and Dive as always. Thanks for being with us. As well as, of course, the Sardine Run, we are still hoping to add more travel to our program for 2022 and 2023. I haven't got anything to share with you right now. You know why? You know why? We need to get the COVID thing behind us, and then there's a new booster and a new variant, and you know, people just need to accept that this is the way it's going to be. It ain't going to go away, and we need to go traveling again, and that's all there is to it. So we will have more trips planned. Right now the Sardine Run is a go. We successfully executed our 2021 Sardine Run. We have no reason why the 2022 isn't going to be exactly the same, but we are also looking to add, of course, more travel programs, and when I know, you'll know. That's about it. So there you go. I guess I'll see you all next year. All that remains is for me to wish you guys a very happy, safe and healthy 2022. I hope you enjoy whatever dives you get to do in the new year, and we'll be back. We'll be back next year. New thumbnail color, new intro, same James. Take care guys and be safe. Dive safe, dive often.